Welcome, everybody, to this very special opening premiere party for A Driftless Christmas. We wanted to obviously produce Christmas Carol this year, but as we all know, the conditions around us prevented us from doing that. So, what we did instead was, as a resident ensemble, we dove deeply into our own creative wells to craft a holiday radio variety show, Driftless Christmas, coming your way. What I'd like to do now is ask Elizabeth Dunn, who was the inspiration and the uh, idea generator for this particular event, to say a few words about where this came from. Elizabeth?
Yeah, so this year I've actually been thinking, for a number of different reasons, about our mission statement. When we haven't been and we couldn't produce the way we've normally been for over 30 years, I became interested in revisiting who we are and what we do. And our mission statement, if you're not aware, if you'd like to hear it again, is to enrich the common good through actor-based storytelling, which is both transcendent and relevant. So, what that meant to me, especially this year, is looking at what serves us as humans, what serves us as artists, and then just shedding the rest. Simple storytelling, telling our stories, telling stories about our families, our neighbors, whose stories we chose to share felt important. Stories that connect us to the human experience. And that idea of connection was always very important this year, because there has been a lot of disconnect this year, a lot of discordance. So connection was super important. So around July, I started to think, well, we don't really have the monies right now to tell other people's stories or plays, and it's kind of difficult to come together. So why don't we just share our own? So I thought that could look, and admittedly this was in July, and I think we were all still kind of hopeful that we could come together and be together in the theater with our patrons to some capacity. So I thought that just looked like an evening of one, maybe two people on the stage, sharing a story, be it in the form of a monologue, or if they chose to do it through movement or song. And I brought this idea to the staff, and everybody kind of got behind it as something they wanted to try. Of creating our own theater. And then the question kind of became pinning down what exactly it was going to look like, how it was going to take shape. So kind of it evolved as the year went on, and we kind of realized come December we were not going to be able to gather together in the theater. Rachel had the idea of, well, what if we turned it into a radio show? I think we even talked about that it wouldn't be so unlike the idea of Prairie Home Companion. So she really got championed behind that kind of idea of a radio show, and kind of took it from there. So on that note, I want to turn it over to Rachel Coonley, who is the director of Driftless Christmas.
Yay, thank you. Thanks, Elizabeth. Before I talk a little bit about our process creating a Driftless Christmas, I just wanted to share with everyone, our beautiful squares are all decorated because we are having a Christmas decorating contest as part of this opening night party. My little elf bell is ringing. Oh my goodness. So that is why everybody is all decorated, all special. And we have a surprise guest who is going to be appearing in just a little bit. And that surprise guest is going to be the judge of the Christmas decorating contest. And they will say who the winner is. So I'm very excited. Who will win? Maybe your favorite square. We'll see. So A Driftless Christmas, we started the process with a series of writing workshops because we were really creating a completely original script. That process started in October, and I know certainly for me, it was something I didn't know I needed. And suddenly I was like, oh my gosh, we're creating again. And it felt really amazing. And unlike a lot of the work that we did this year, we did get to meet, we did it virtually, so we met in Zoom calls, but there were 9 of us who met twice a week starting in October, and we were collaborating and creating with each other like from October 5th right up to today. So it's really been a long process, going from starting with a few ideas of stories people might want to tell, and maybe some songs and maybe some fun ideas for skits. We really started with, nothing, just a bunch of ideas. And then in our workshopping sessions, we told memories, we shared stories from our childhood. We talked a lot about our families. We talked about the holidays, things we liked, things we did not like. And we talked a lot about 2020 and what, just kind of what this last year has meant for all of us. And it was exactly the sort of healing through art that, like I said, I didn't know I needed it. And now I'm so thankful that this show happened this year and that this got to be a part of my 2020 because of, yeah, it just meant a lot. So Josiah was our sound engineer, and we recorded everything safely, socially distanced in our auditorium with all of our wonderful 9 writer performers. And then the past 3.5 weeks, nearly a whole month, the show has been in the post-production process of being edited by Kelsey Heathcote and Brant Roberts. And they have been working so hard to take all these different audio files, put them together with sound effects, create music. And it's been pretty outstanding to see them work. So to speak a little bit more about that part of the process, I'm going to turn it over to Brant and Kelsey.
Well, thank you, Rachel. Hey, hello, everyone. Yeah, it's so interesting because, in the Elizabethan time, people used to say, we're going to go hear a play. And nowadays we say we're going to see a play. And so we're going back, hundreds of years back to the tradition of just hearing a play, hearing the stories, and everything is evoked through the sound. So when we go to see a play, or we see a movie, or we see something on television, we have the set, we have the costumes, we have lights that help evoke mood, that help evoke a setting, that help evoke, the time period. In this sort of media, it's all through sound. And so you have to kind of decide what best tells a story. What does this story need? Does it need something that just is more mood, or does it need to have something that is more realistic? Is it more minimalistic? Is it more realistic? And I'm going to turn it over to Kelsey, who is incredible. She's done so much hard work on this show, and she's going to talk more about it.
Hey. It's been so much fun. This has been such a new experience for all of us, really. Getting to work with Brant on this has been so much fun. I haven't got to see him sound design before, so it's been really fun to explore that new skill set with him and to see all the great work that he's been doing. But this is just something we've never done before, to create music as a full group individually and then putting it all together has just been a really fun experience. And getting to see everyone's creative sides come out as they get to write these pieces has just been so great. And to get to be a part of that and help put this project together has been an honor. So that's all I have. So I think I'm going to pass it back to Rachel, our fearless leader.
Just to build a little on what Kelsey was saying, it was awesome to take the skills that we learned during the Root River anthology process and develop them further, and then loop in folks like Kelsey. Kelsey, this has done sound design, but now to really get to develop the radio play, it's been a fun stretch for all of us in different ways. And yeah. So ticketing for this is going to be super easy. The show is going to be live on our website, and you just have to go to the show page. It's free. It is a gift from all of us to all of you. completely free, our Christmas gift to you. Please listen, enjoy, put it on when you're decorating the Christmas tree. Put it on when you're going for a nice winter evening walk and looking at Christmas decorations. I did that last night. It was amazing. We hope that you enjoy it. And this Christmas is going to be a little lonelier for a lot of us than a normal Christmas would be. So we hope that Driftless Christmas is able to kind of keep you folks company during the month of December. We now have a special sneak peek. So we're going to throw it over to play.
Scrooge, Scrooge, it is I, Jacob Marley. Scrooge, Scrooge, are you there? Are you? Hang on, hold. Where's Scrooge?
Grant, is that you? It's Rachel in the booth.
Where's Adrian? Where's Hal? Is Philip here? Where is everyone? And where are our patrons? It's 7:30 on a Friday night. Why are the seats all empty?
Grant, are you kidding me? It's 2020. Where have you been?
I don't know. The last thing I remember is nodding off during a Zoom meeting in April. And before I knew it, it's Christmas.
Well, wake up. We're not doing a Christmas carol this year.
What? Well, why am I in costume? Why do I have all this ghost makeup on?
I'm sure nobody told you to do that.
Well, are we doing anything this year? It's Christmas.
We're doing a radio variety show. You're supposed
Like It's
to...
a Wonderful Life? A live radio play? Like Over the Back Fence?
And you're supposed
and
to...
people will listen from home?
Grant, they're listening right now. You're supposed to welcome them.
Oh. Can I at least do it as Jacob Marley?
If you must. Cue sound.
Welcome, one and all, to our ghoulish holiday show with scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago.
Grant!
Oh, fine.
Oh my goodness. Who is that?
Santa!
It seems he's still connecting to audio.
It takes time for Santa to connect with audio.
He's at the North Pole after all.
Hey, how's that?
Santa, I can't help but notice you're wearing a mask.
Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot to take it off. I'm inside now, so okay. Yeah, I love to wear this because it covers my white hair. Oh, well, so now, am I right? This is the party for opening night of a Driftless Christmas at the Commonweal. Is that right?
That's right, Santa.
Oh, goody, goody. I just want to tell you, you have to hear this show. I have it from Mrs. Claus that it's very, very good. And believe me, that's high praise at this time of year. At this time of year, she's grumpy. She says, oh, you're so jolly. Get out of my house. I can't stand you like this. So she goes off. She turns off the furnace, dims the light, and snuggles up with the complete works of Henrik Ibsen. Oh, it's so awful. But I told her this will bring you out of the funk. And she listened to it, and she loved it. She's going to listen to it lots of times. And I think all of you who are watching now, I invite you to do that, because as Rachel said, it's free. The Commonweal is giving it to you, and that's wonderful. I'm in the giving business. I love giving, and the Commonweal is doing this for you and for everyone. I think that's wonderful. So all you have to do is go to the Commonweal website, right, Rachel? And then you just either from tonight all the way through January 4th, and you can listen as long as you want, as many times as you want. And then all we ask is that you pay it forward. It's the giving season, and in this time of year, it's very important, especially this year, that you give to someone else with a card or a phone call or a letter or a Zoom call or this Zoom call is just like a bingo card. All these talking heads and little boxes. What kind of a theater does that? Whew. Well, anyway, am I supposed to give something a prize or something? What's going on?
Yeah, Santa, you are the guest judge for our Christmas decorating contest. Look around.
Well, okay. Well, now someone has to help me because I only see a few of the backgrounds here. How do I get them all? I hit view. Oh, wait a minute. Gallery. Let's look. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're all there. Oh my God! Look at that. Oh, whoa! Which one of you have been the best boy or girl this year? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. Yes. Well, let's see. There's Elizabeth and Brent and Rachel and Josiah, and there's Jody. Oh, well, I think it has to be Philip Mewey. Look at that. All those toys. I love it. My elves just go wild over that. So Philip Mewey gets the grand prize, but I think everyone who's involved in this Commonweal Theatre should get a prize because of this Driftless Christmas. I am requiring I'm requiring Rudolph and the gang to listen to it. It's required listening for Christmas. And that reminds me, Rudolph and the gang want to send you a special message and give you a magic gift. Are you all ready for that? Huh? Oh, Jackie, you look like you're really ready, aren't you? Okay, well, here we go. Now, everyone listening? All right. As you close out this almost endless year, may you have happiness, hope, and good cheer. When I snap my fingers, your gift will appear. Here's to your future from Santa's reindeer. Oh, look at that. You all got one. It just popped right in there. Yes, well, open them up now. Let's see what's in there. Oh, come on. Come on. You can do it faster. Look at that. Oh, 2021. But, oh, look at that. Oh.
Santa, it's a new year.
Well, all I can say is 2020 wasn't much fun, but soon it'll be done. Happy holidays, everyone. Let's get on with 2021.
And on that note, a toast. Cheers to the Commonweal Theatre.
In the new year.
2021, baby.
You're here.
Wow, Santa. It was a really lovely, symbolic, cheap gift. Thank you very much, Santa.
Of course, it's my pleasure, but be sure to pay it forward now.
Yes, and that's a reminder for all of our wonderful patrons out there. We give a Driftless Christmas free to all of you. Please pay it forward this December. There are so many in need this 2020 Christmas, so please pay it forward. And with that, let's have a dance break.